We are living. Sing up. Wait, wrong show. My
Hey,
bad.
we do got a Renee and a Regina. It's your boy Life is made looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. You are watching Overall 99 Media. We watching reviews soon to be doing also reviewing murder case trials. It's all reviews. That's what the channel is. Um, I know Joe gonna be very interested. He going back on his old arc he was on 2 years ago when I first. I am joined by Uniqo wins, by the way. So,
Yeah, wait, hold on. What? My old art.
yeah, you remember you did it? Wasn't you on that murder trial arc or did your cousin win?
No, I've been on trials in law ever since the George Floyd case, and I've been on it ever since.
Yeah,
So Daryl Brooks, Madoc, all them trials. I'm on that. And what's the other one? First Amendment audits. I'm an expert at all that stuff. I'm a legal savant.
So we're gonna go do that. So be here, like and subscribe, all that stuff. Let's get started. We got my Run the World episode 202, season 2, episode 2. Honeymoon's over. They're at home. Life is back to what it normally was. Not quite for some people. Joe, how you feel about this episode? One of the slower episodes. It's the slowest episode.
It was like chill. The only like big super duper like plot point, if you will. Yeah, Renee spin the block. You know, it had me thinking a lot about spinning the block. I just
what you doing with that shirt on?
ever since Ella did that whole got ran through thing, and then spent the block with my boy after he came back from overseas, and everything like she wasn't just getting took down by some dude saying cock and some dude that had whiskey D. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't been right. You know, that's just weird. And so that same thing goes for Renee. I'm sitting over here like, man, she just got took down with the ashes all slapping her all in the mouth and stuff. Like, man, he don't know nothing about that. It's crazy. But yeah, the biggest plot point was definitely Whitney. And they had to call in the big guns. Hope.
It's a chill episode. It's probably the chillest episode of any of them. It was like a real relaxed episode.
Hope glowed up in this episode, didn't she, bro?
Yeah, after that party, she went in too, but
she glowed up.
Yeah, after she had that little party, she was on the wall. She said, "Oh, I got y'all. Don't worry about it." Ella gone. She said, "Ella gone."
Hope got it. She said she was right in there. Yep, she did what she's supposed to do. She got in that friend group.
Yeah,
and what they so they was like, yeah, let's link up and exercise together. Is that what they be offering? New York is just a different place, bro. Hey, what's up, bro? You trying to link up at Pilates?
And listen, they got their wealthy life, even though Whitney ain't been to work. Plus Whitney ended up. We just gonna go some quick points to have an episode, then we're gonna get off. Whitney got a tat,
spiraling.
Which Jason
SOS. Oh, yeah. Jason, yeah, he found it.
Yeah, Jason saw it. Said, "Your girl, she getting a tat." She's like, "Oh my god, it's spiraling." She called Sunday, and they had to go out to see you. Like, I thought you was on Whitney duty. When hey, y'all getting a tat. So it's like, hey, no, come with me. We're gonna do some exercise in the morning. Hope gonna be with us because Hope seemed to be just there. And then it was basically all a ploy to put Hope on Whitney, so they had to do it. Like, you got her, you'll go. Shit, girl, I got.
She's Hope's she's good at this.
Yeah, and this the two scenes. By the way, shout out to Renee. Sunday. That's a. I wonder what time of year. See, in Power you can wear that because it's always winter. It's always winter.
You stupid.
It's always winter, bro. It been how many seasons total? Like what? 15 if you include every verses, and it's always winter. I'm like, y'all. I think Rocknell might have one summer when they went camping. That was it.
Isn't that dope how this reflects all their outfits in a sense reflect their personalities?
True.
I think that's a pretty cool angle that they like. You know, I feel like Whitney's the more quote unquote conservative but like trying to get it done. And then you know that Sandy's going to be the one that thinks outside the box. We got the plain plaid going on, and then we know Renee will come over there trying to show out. I think that's dope how all their outfits like reflect their personality. I think that's pretty cool. So shout out to the producers and directors and writers for that part of it. That was smart.
Yeah, we see throughout the episode Naomi is still on Shandy's mind. Like, I know it's hard. I know all the stuff we're going through, and I don't. It just unnatural. So she gave a little explanation of what the story was behind her and Naomi, Sunday Naomi, which is the girl's mom. Renee is out here trying to get the L'Oreal deal from her friend, so she's trying to get that set up. While her friend says she should slow down and not be. You don't have to do all this. You just go for something smaller. Which is Abby. Abby said, let's go for some small. You don't have to go L'Oreal deal. You're going big too early, which Renee doesn't, of course, like. We find out Sunday is going to be a TA for Professor Baptiste. Shout out to Professor Baptiste, who we thought
the biggest hater.
Yeah, but then turned out to be a supporter. She gave it a TA job, so shout out to that. Throughout the episode, Whitney start lacking confidence. She got a hair fix. A girl like, hey, time to get back to work. Whitney still don't want to get back to work. So she ended up taking them to like this little game thing, which Whitney is amazing at because she got all this studying time and all
trivia night.
Yeah, so she's good at that. Renee is upset at Abby because she agrees and disagrees, which was the weirdest statement I ever seen. She agrees with everything I say, but she disagrees with me, which Renee later apologized for. Whitney was dominating, as I say. Renee fires Abby and self-sabotages, but she kind of start realizing. She goes back to her boyfriend that Joe started in the beginning of the season, like, you with that shirt on. You know when girls get real horny, it don't make sense. Like, look at you. What you doing here with that shirt on?
He knew what kind of phone call that was.
He did too. She upset. She be like, you ain't fixed shit. You ain't doing nothing. And he just hung up the phone at the door. I know what I'm here. He had the little shirt that Eve ripped off too. Joe was like the little suede shirt that you don't really care for, that you just hate.
It would definitely have to be a shirt I did not care for. And if I'm anticipating that she's going to throw it off of me, I don't know. Man, they know each other well. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Sunday accepted the job and Renee apologizes. But that was pretty much the episode. It's not really, like I said, it was a chill episode.
Shout out to Abby sending Renee the sign like, hey man, I still believe in you, even though you want to do what you do, because she could have been bitter about it, like, man, dang, you just gonna cut me out of it. And then you go back to the table and she's like, yeah, you ain't about to get L'Oreal, girlfriend. Why you show that? You a hater.
Shout out to Whitney, she got her life together. That's when she got.
You not getting the job, baby.
And that's
we did have that dinner. Let's talk about that dinner real quick, so I can try and pull from Matthew. Yeah, man. They had a dinner, and she's like, "You want a sweet?" It's like, "Oh, you've been giving my baby sweets this whole time. Things are going to change." And she does have to understand her boundaries are going to be a little bit different. It is what it is. They're going to have to come to a compromise, but let's not forget, Sonny still got her apartment. She can get away from that stuff if she wants to. And you know, she really love that little girl like that. And I can understand what it's like to care about, you know, children and stuff like that. I guess, you know what I'm saying. I can understand that. And but I bet it feels a little different being if you're a female that's not a mother yet, but you got this. You feel like you're doing this role. So I understand and feel Sandy on what she's thinking, that she's gonna have to back off. But shoot, you better start pressuring Matthew to put one in you. Then you'll be all right. Then you'll be able to say, let me do what I need to do. Let me do what I can with Shorty, but I understand she got a mom. But this one right here, we're going to eat cupcakes when I say we can eat cupcakes. You ain't going to say nothing about that.
Hey! And then I think even if you did that, you have to kind of relent too. Because Naomi would have to relent because you're like, are you going to let the other daughter eat cupcakes like your adult? You can't, right? And you can't force the other woman's daughter not to eat cupcakes. So you can be like, you can have them every once in a while, okay? Because I'm like, that's your daughter gonna feel the type of way. Like her little sister get to eat with them.
Let me tell you a story. So I used to be a party host for a place called Monkey Joe's. It was a bounce house for kids. I was a party host. Of course, look at my personality. Why would I not be a good party host? I do it for the adults and the kids. And man, the kids would be, they typically most birthday parties have a half chocolate, half vanilla birthday cake, right? Or they call it half chocolate, half white. And then it'd be that one kid that got that special little box. And it'd be that gluten-free, it'd be a gluten-free cupcake that they had to buy just for that one kid. Or it'd be that one snack that they're allowed to have. You know what I'm saying, man? So I understand the struggle, but they get over it. They get over it.
Oh man, you be good.
I would love to have some of that cake they got. No, Peter. We got you that special little box over there just for you.
Man, but this was like I said, the trivia night was funny. Dude tried to cheat off the answers. He's like, stop cheating. I'm gonna just say the name of Peter.
The Peter is this is Spider-Man Day, y'all. I need y'all to understand that this is canon. This is canon. Who runs the world stuff going on here? So yeah, in a nutshell, man, that was the show. I knew from the moment she quit her job that girl was not gonna get that L'Oreal. Now I could read that. I could see that coming from a mile away. She was not gonna get the L'Oreal job. But I do see down the line they keep this thing going. That L'Oreal sees how good Renee is doing, and they might actually give her an opportunity, and she's gonna turn it down. That's my prediction. Does that make sense, or what you think, brother? We done with L'Oreal? Because I know L'Oreal don't like being slandered in this show right now, as much stuff as they own. So I'm sure L'Oreal is gonna come back and try and be like, "Hey, and let's help this sister out." Well, that's what it's. Man, L'Oreal ain't about to get slandered like this, and HBO ain't about to put. I mean, Stars ain't about to put nothing out where L'Oreal be like, "No, we would give all women of color an opportunity at least a conversation." You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, it's 2023, so that could be. You gotta think outside the box, and you gotta watch more Dr. Umar Instagrams.
Yeah, I don't know if they will, but I think her and Jason realizing how much they are alike because they both basically quit their jobs, they're paid well, and started their own business to chase their own dream. So once you start looking at the revelation,
I want to know what the other bandmates are doing. Like, we going to Atlanta. Oh, that's another part we forgot we neglected that part. Slow down, Zelmay. Slow down. Like Renee, slow down. Listen, Jason going to Atlanta to get cheaper studio time. And she asked how long he was going to be gone. And he was like, man, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. That's a point of contention right there, because she kind of thinking about she already spent the block and let him crack one good time. Now he about to leave, and you know what it, and she said it, which nobody calls it this, but she called it, she said, oh, you have a good time down there in hot Atlanta. Everybody knows what reputation that Atlanta has. You really can go down there and change your life. You meet the right person. And then got to be just relationship wise. You meet the right person in Atlanta, things can happen.
It is true. There's a lot going on in that. I'm interested to see because I think they're gonna start realizing they're alike and they're gonna chase goals. And I think, but Jason gonna be gone for a little bit, so she's gonna have to find herself. So I'm curious to see if her and Jason get back together.
Are these budget cuts? Because it's a lot of people that's like not in this, that's like not gonna be in the show for like a while.
Like, yeah, I'm going for my Ella going for
and her man.
Yeah, man just left. He just like, I'm showing up for episode, get this chick, and then I'm hot.
Okay, now Renee gone. Renee's man gone, and then Renee's here. So that leaves. So Jason will be gone. So who's that leave? Who's that leave as dudes? Matthew, and I don't even think I don't think Matthew even rock with the other dudes like that, right?
No, he the one not in the group.
So that's it. Sandy and Matthew, and then everything else is up for grabs because there's really no reason for Ola.
He'll be around.
I guess to pull up on Whitney every now and then, but who's he really got to talk to? His boys is gone. So there's no reason. Man, they just cut out all the dudes out the show. Did you realize? I'm just realizing that right now.
They even cut out the side shit dudes. Like they go. Matthew's holding it down by himself.
Let's see how season 1 gonna go, and then we made some adjustments, and that's what they did, man. They kicked out major characters. that was in season 1. This is almost Game of Thrones level of kicking niggas out of this shit. Like, I don't know. My spider sense is tingling. I think that they're about to go a whole different direction and see if they can keep this thing. They're 30-minute episodes, man. They don't even get the hour. We don't get the P-Valley treatment with this show. This show needs to get the P-Valley treatment for sure. Why are they 30 minutes?
I don't know. I think it's a show they're probably going to try out, and they don't know if they're going to really keep it. So I think that's probably the reason why. They don't really know if this gonna be like a full-time show. I think it's a good show, but
I like it. I really do like it. I'm invested in all the characters.
But it don't have like that. It don't have that like pop feature to it. So I see why. Like that show, like the other show I had, like rap. It don't have that like pop. Even though it's a decent show, it ain't got that little bit of like, oh, this is like the most interesting show I got. Like P-Valley was like strippers from Mississippi. You're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? This is like Issa Rae's show, and it'd be like, oh, this is another show about women in New York. I mean, it's kind of like when you tell me that, I'm like, oh, like the original Sex and the City and every show after. You know what I'm saying? Versus we got countrified.
I can see that.
And I'm not even talking about the show itself. I'm just talking about when you present the show, how hard it is. It could be a little hard.
I can see that group of women trying to make it through.
Educated black women in
black women
in the new city of New York. Oh, that ain't been done before. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Together. They're like, try to sell that to an audience versus we got this trans man, Uncle Clifford, going around with this rapper in the street with this racist man with this that beating up this stripper woman.
The show is just so off the rails. Like, that show's off the rails from day one. Murder, strippers,
yeah.
Uncle Clifford
in Mississippi. Like murder strippers that murders Uncle Clifford with
like
a woman.
Literally, the only relatable thing was like being behind on your bills. Like that was the only relatable thing. Everything was like, what? Derek, where he come from? Y'all remember? Hey, we ain't gonna let y'all forget about white boy Derek, y'all. We ain't gonna let y'all forget about him, y'all. We gotta finish that. We didn't forget.
By the way, check out the I did do a report on why it's postponed. Plus it had said it. You know what I'm saying? Twerking is gonna make a lot more. This show ain't it. Well, it started off with Sunday going on. Like God, but it wasn't advertised with that. You know what I mean?
I'm just like, I mean, if we gonna do it right, we might as well do it right.
P-Valley was advertised with that going crazy in the preview. I'm like, what is this show? And like I don't even start
filming. Did they start filming again yet?
They ain't film thing. So Couture said he is not filming, even though they done with the writing, but they like we gonna show support by not filming. Marvel like we going ahead with whatever we can do.
Man, what Marvel gotta go? If it's done, go. Let's go.
Even though Thunderbolts I think postponed, but they got some rewrites and they ain't got no writers, so to do rewrites with no writers.
I think that's interesting. No, we're not going into Thunderbolt talk. Let's talk about that on Monday. Can we make a list of what we're going to talk about on Monday? We're going to talk about the Superior series, and we need to talk about the Thunderbolts and as that stands, and some of the writing from some of the comics that or movies in the comic book realm that are being affected due to writing.
We can. Let's go. Marvel Mondays.
And I forgot that we actually had this at some point. So shout out to that logo.
You gotta put it with the right thing. There you go.
Oh, that is actually the appropriate.
Shout out to Kid Credit Player with the overall 99 logos. Had to put them in.
Shout out to man. We got go. I know actually that I need that as my logo. I need to just put my face on it. Like pause. Because that's the flying Nimbus with overall. That lets y'all know that Goku is the GOAT. Overall 99. Nimbus is the 99, bro. Period.
Nimbus is.
Yeah. Y'all can find me at UniqoWilliams.com. That is Run the World. Our recap of episode 2 of season 2. I love this
recap show. Was as long as this episode.
I didn't even mean to do that. But I can show you if you watched it all the way through like the to like the 21, 22 minute mark, man, I appreciate y'all. Real shit, bro.
You will. If you did, you better like and subscribe.
I had a good time doing a review, and I had a good time watching the show. Like, it was fun. And then we got this random ass background for y'all. Hey, listen. Okay, hear me out. Hey, stars, give us the background that y'all want us to have when we do a review of this show. All right, and then we'll talk to you about the power ones too. We rocking with y'all. We know Kanan and Force coming back. Relax, we got y'all.
I ain't stop. I know y'all got you. I don't think this show got its own podcast. Hey, listen, we can be the.
I'm just saying,
y'all can come every week and we can talk about the show. And we be the official podcast on the already established channel.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I know Power got their own.
I'm just saying.
Sunday, you can show with your boy Brianna
every Sunday. Okay. Sundays with Sandy.
All right, appreciate y'all. Brianna, you too. By the way, if y'all know that's Renee's real name, so I'm just saying. So
Kanye ain't got nothing on this Sunday service.
Whitney, I don't know your name, but you can come.
I have it here. She's really big on facial skin routines. So
yeah. So all y'all can show up. We can talk about whatever y'all want. We can be your official show the same way. We'll show y'all respect because Power got their own thing. They ain't giving y'all your own thing, so y'all can come here and do your own thing. I appreciate y'all.
You're not settling. You're not settling because what the word around town, they Power want us too. So I'm just saying.
They just got their own thing, though. You know what I'm saying? You can send Effie. I'll interview Effie real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right. We wasted that. If y'all
this how we go see Effie. You still worried about where he at? By the way, what'd she say, Tariq?
I do recommend, by the way, y'all watch their podcast because that crap is funny. Toya said, we had my first scene. I dismount and Burton like, what's his name? Guliana. How you say it?
We know that girl came in there fresh from acting school and not real life experience.
She said,
"Because who says I dismounted?"
She paused too and said, "Dismount." And you're like, "Dismount is a crazy word."
That's Monet baby now. That's Monet baby.
And then shout out to Tariq and them, and they was like, old dude that played Drew, my pony. I was like, I thought y'all were too young to know that. Shout out to y'all. That was back when I was in high school, just right when I got in high school. I mean, y'all know that. I mean, y'all got good taste.
Pony is transcendent. People were singing Pony before it even came out. Like they were singing that in the 30s. Jump on it, my.
Y'all might not know who we are, but soon you will. Until then, it's
who are these niggas?